Imagine working 60 hours a week, paying the same mortgage, and still watching your savings evaporate. The middle class, once the backbone of the American dream, is vanishing, and the story isn't in the headlines. Stay with me, because what you'll hear next explains why and what you can actually do about it. Recent research from Pew shows that the share of households earning a true middle income has slipped dramatically over the past 2 decades. By the end of this video, you'll understand 3 hidden levers pulling the rug out from under the middle class and 3 actions you can start today to stay on solid ground. First, let's look at the macro shift. Real wages have been essentially flat since the turn of the millennium, while inflation has risen about 30%. At the same time, the gig economy has exploded, replacing stable, benefits-rich jobs with contract work that offers flexibility at the cost of security. Add globalization and automation, and you have a perfect storm that has hollowed out entire towns that once thrived on manufacturing. Take Carlos and Maya, a typical middle-class family. Carlos drives a 10-year-old sedan to his full-time job, while Maya picks up freelance design gigs on the side. Their combined paycheck feels thinner every month, not because they're spending more, but because the cost of living has outpaced their earnings. Now, onto the first hidden cost: housing. The home price-to-income ratio has jumped from roughly 2.5 to more than 5 in just a few decades. The average middle-class household now carries mortgage debt that is 1.5 times their annual income. Even renters are feeling the squeeze, with 40% spending more than 30% of their earnings on rent. Next, consider taxes and public services. The effective tax rate for the median earner has climbed from about 12% in the mid-1990s to roughly 18% today when you add federal, state, and payroll taxes. At the same time, safety net programs like affordable health care and public education have seen significant cuts, leaving families to shoulder more of the burden themselves. This creates a middle-class tax trap, paying a larger share of taxes while receiving fewer subsidies. So what can you do right now? First, diversify your income streams. A low-cost side hustle that leverages a skill you already have, like freelance consulting or selling digital products, can add a buffer. Second, manage debt smartly. Prioritize paying down high-interest balances, explore refinancing options for your mortgage, and use budgeting tools to keep track of every dollar. Third, invest in human capital. Upskilling through online certifications in fast-growing fields such as artificial intelligence, renewable energy, or cybersecurity can future-proof your career. Carlos and Maya decided to start a modest freelance consulting gig on weekends, and within 3 months they saw a 5% increase in their net monthly cash flow. It wasn't a miracle, but it was a tangible step toward regaining control. If this is blowing your mind, hit that subscribe button and let's keep exploring together. Remember, the trends we've uncovered aren't just statistics. They're the everyday reality that shapes the choices you make at the kitchen table. The good news is that each of the 3 strategies we discussed creates a safety net that can turn the tide. By adding a side hustle, you inject fresh cash flow that can cover unexpected expenses or accelerate debt payoff. By tightening your debt plan, you free up money that would otherwise disappear into interest, and by investing in new skills, you position yourself for higher-paying opportunities that are less vulnerable to automation. What's the first step you'll take tonight? Drop a comment below with the action that resonates most with you. Maybe it's signing up for a free online course or reviewing your mortgage statement for refinancing options. Your story could inspire someone else who's feeling stuck. If you found value in this breakdown, give the video a thumbs up so the algorithm knows more people need to hear it. And if you want fresh, practical money advice every week, make sure you're subscribed and have the notification bell turned on. Think about the bigger picture. When families across the country start to protect their finances, the collective impact ripples through neighborhoods, schools, and local businesses. A healthier middle class means more stable demand for goods, better funding for public services, and a stronger voice in policy discussions. So your personal steps are part of a larger movement toward economic resilience. Share this video with anyone you know who's juggling bills or feeling the pressure of rising costs. The more people who understand the hidden levers, the faster we can shift the narrative. Together we can rebuild a stronger middle class, one informed decision at a time. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.